Hi, and welcome to Tasty Tuesday. I'm Angie, and I'm here every Tuesday at 11 o'clock to bring you a new and delicious whole food plant-based recipe that you can incorporate into your family's weekly menu. Remember last time we talked that since it's winter outside and it's so bleak and there's no color and there's no green, that this month we were going to focus on getting those colorful vegetables, especially greens, into our recipes. Today I have a delicious spinach, red onion, pecan, and strawberry salad that we're going to make with a poppy seed dressing that I think you are going to love. It's one of the easiest recipes you can throw together. It's kind of a dump and go, and then we'll make the dressing to put on at the end. Also today, we're going to start talking about incorporating some movement moments into our day. I know where I live, it is extremely cold outside, and the last thing I want to do is go take a walk when the wind chill is almost 5 degrees. So how can we get those movements into our daily routine that help us keep our bodies moving and keep our joints lubricated so that we stay a little bit more active even on these cold winter days? So we'll do that right in the middle. Let's get started. Okay, so today we're going to start with the dressing so that once we get it made, we can put it in the refrigerator and let it chill for a little bit before we put it on our salad. Also today, instead of using the full-size 64-ounce Vitamix container, I'm using the individual container because I find when I make smaller amounts of product, the blades on the other one sit a little too high and it doesn't get totally liquefied as well as if I use the individual container. I've been soaking 3 pitted medjool dates in a half a cup of cashew milk for about 30 minutes. And that's the first thing I'm going to add to my container. To that, I'm adding a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, a tablespoon of lemon juice, a teaspoon of onion powder, an eighth of a teaspoon of sea salt or Himalayan pink salt, and 1 clove of garlic. I'm not going to put my poppy seeds in yet because I really don't want them liquefied into the dressing. Now, the way this individual container works is you put the bottom part on it and tighten it down firmly. Then flip it up and put it on your Vitamix. It's going to be loud for just a second, but we're going to start it off on low, rev it up to high, make sure everything's well blended, and then we'll rev it back down. So there we have our dressing. Now, if you liked the poppy seed dressing from the broccoli salad from last week, you can also, if you have that left over, you can put more of that on it. But I like to try out different dressings for different salads, so I tried a little bit of a different spin on it today. And instead of using the whole cashews, use the cashew milk. Now I'm going to add in my tablespoon of poppy seeds, and I'm going to blend it for just about, 10 seconds, just enough to get them mixed in. Just like that. Now, the other thing that I like to do is reuse containers. I think we have so much landfill and so much waste, and I really try not to buy plastic containers, but to always buy glass. And so today I have an old container that I've cleaned the label off of, and I'm going to use my little funnel, and I'm going to pour my dressing into the bottle so that I have it and can chill it. So here we have, I just used a regular little kitchen funnel to pour that into my jar. Now I'm going to put the lid on and pop it into the refrigerator so it can chill before we make our salad. Now, if I were making this again, I might double the recipe, but you do realize because there are no preservatives, these dressings are only going to last about 3 to 5 days in the fridge. So you don't want to make so much that you waste it. But depending on the size of the size of the serving that you're doing, or the number of people that you're serving, you may want to increase the amount that you make. So we're going to pop it in and let it chill. I know some people think salads are just for summer, but we really do need to remember to get our fruits and our veggies and our grains in year round, especially when there's so little green outside and so little sunshine. We want to get all that vitamin C and those phytonutrients into our bodies to keep us healthy and keep our immune system strong and our gut microbiome happy. Today we're going to start with an organic pre-boxed fresh spinach that's already been washed. That will help cut down the time. And you're just going to start by putting the spinach in the bottom of a large container. I like this bowl. This is about the size of my salads personally, but I will share this one. So I'm going to layer the fresh greens on the bottom. It's going to be so pretty when we're done. Then I'm going to put that to the side. I've got my Tupperware microplaner, and I absolutely love this microplaner. And I've got my red onion, and I want little rings. So I'm just going to graze this across the microplaner to make enough little rings to kind of cover the top of the salad. If you don't like red onion, you could skip this part, but it does get a really nice flavor to your salad. Also, we'll be putting pecans in. If you prefer walnuts, you can use walnuts, but I've always loved the way strawberries and pecans go together in this salad. It also gives it a nice crunch, and you don't use that many that it's really going to add that much to it. I like lots of red onion. In our house, we like things spicy. So there's my red onion rings, and you can add more or less to your liking, to your taste. Next, I am going to use these gorgeous red strawberries. They have been rinsed. I'm just going to take the little tops off of them and slice them right up on my salad. If you have to take a salad somewhere or you want everybody at work to be envious of your healthy salad, this makes a beautiful presentation, and it is so fast and easy to make. I will say you want to eat it probably within 1 or 2 days because you do have quite a few wet ingredients that we're adding, and the strawberries tend to break down over time, especially if you buy them when they're really, really ripe like this and beautiful, because they aren't going to last as long. These are also organic. Strawberries are one of the things that if you have the option of buying organic, it is recommended. After we slice up all of our strawberries, we're going to add some mushrooms. Now, I like baby portobellos. If you like cremini or you like just white mushrooms, any mushroom will do, but I do enjoy raw mushrooms in this salad. So as soon as we're done slicing up, I also like lots of strawberries, as you can tell. Every once in a while, if I have an apple and I feel like I want to add some apple, I'll throw in a couple of pieces of sliced apple in here to give it a little more crisp and a little more sweetness. But today I'm just going to use the strawberries. I'm going to take my mushrooms and just break them up over the salad. Now, you can also get this in a restaurant, but usually they have candied the pecans, which adds really a lot of unnecessary sugar. And I really think pecans are sweet enough and tasty enough that you don't need to add any sugar to them. But if you want something for a special occasion, you can always buy the candied pecans to your salad. You can see how beautiful this is already looking. With all the color that we're lacking outside, it's really important to make your food look pretty and taste great this time of year to help you beat those winter blues. I like lots of mushrooms, and the mushrooms do give you a little bit of a chew. If you wanted, you could also add some marinated tofu to this if you needed to get a little more protein, or you could also add some chickpeas if you like. But today I just want to keep it simple. This is about 1/2 cup, and I'm only going to use a portion of it, of chopped pecans to spread across the top. I love pecans. They're one of my favorite nuts. And there we have our salad. Now, one thing I like to do, and like I was just saying, you want to make sure your food is pretty all the time. You're special enough to take those extra 5 or 10 seconds to make it look really appealing, and it will make your office mates jealous of your food. Take a strawberry and make simple slices down the sides. Fan it out, and take the time to make a couple of pretty strawberry flowers on the top of your salad. Doesn't make it taste any different, but it does make it look very pretty and very eye appealing when you're ready to serve. And it only takes a couple of minutes. Today we're also going to incorporate some movement moments that you can do in the kitchen, around the house, during your day that adds a little bit more movement to your body. It's important for us to remember to take care of moving all of our joints, especially those functional movements that keep us able to do the things we want to do to lead a healthy lifestyle. So now that our salad is finished, we're going to go on to do some of our movement moments. The first way, I incorporate a little bit more movement into my kitchen routine because I spend a lot of time in my kitchen cooking. I'm short, and as you can see, my cabinets go all the way to the ceiling. And I do need to use all of that space. So in order to reach those top shelves, I have a little 15-inch step stool that I keep in my kitchen at all times. So what I'll do when I'm waiting for batches of like chips to cook in the microwave, or things to chill, or things are cooking in the oven, I will take some time and just do maybe 3 or 4 sets of 10 step-ups with each leg. To start off, make sure you have a counter or something to hold on to because it will test your balance. But you just want to put one foot on, step up, and step back down, and do 10 with each leg. Then switch legs. It's really hard to do and look sideways for me. And incorporate these throughout your day. Now, if you want to add a little, make it a little bit harder or raise the intensity, as you come up, you can drive that leg up and pick it up and put it down. Again, you can drive it up and put it back down. But to start off, just doing the step up by itself is fine. Do like 3 sets of 10 with each leg, and that gets a lot of extra movement for your quads and for your derriere. The next movement moment I like to incorporate in my daily routine are what I call stationary lunges. Now again, you can use your hand to balance against the counter. You're going to keep your feet about even with your hips. You're going to take 1 step forward and lunge down to where the other knee almost touches the floor. So step down, lunge, step back up, step out, lunge, step back up, step out, lunge, step back up. Do 10 of those, 3 sets with each leg. And again, you're hitting that lower core, that lower body region, our larger muscles that burn more calories and keep our backs and our hips in motion and moving. And motion is motion, as my daughter says. So keep you moving during the winter months and even during time where you can just incorporate regular movements into the rest of your day. The last movement moment for today I call chair squats. Now these are very important, and as you can see, sometimes I end up needing help with mine from my little pup Fanny. But these are really good for helping you to keep those muscles strong that help you get up and off of the toilet. And believe it or not, that's one of the main reasons a lot of people have to go into assisted living, because they can no longer take care of their own daily needs. So you're going to start off on the edge of a chair. You want to make sure you maintain a 90-degree angle between your shin and your thigh. If you need to, put your hands out straight, come up, sit back down, come up, sit back down, come up, sit back down. Do about 3 sets of 10 of those along with the other movement moments, and you're off to a great start to incorporating more movement into your daily routine. Until next time, these were movement moments. So here we have our finished strawberry pecan spinach salad and our dressing. I'm going to drizzle a little bit on it so you can see how beautiful it is. I cannot wait to dive into this for lunch. I hope you enjoyed the movement moments today that we incorporated in, and please remember to give us a thumbs up so that we know you like the content. Please be watching for things on Instagram and in the Facebook group that may not appear here in the videos because our time is limited. You can also check out my webpage if you're interested in more individualized coaching or support. I do text messaging, I do messaging, I could also do phone call support and create healthy weekly menus for you. And until next time, remember, if you like these videos, you can see more here or here. And please remember to hit that subscribe button and share with your friends. And until next time, remember, plants are the best medicine.